Hey there, true believers. This is Chef Jack. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little rough, but right now my throat feels like I've gargled with ground glass. So I'm going to be quick about this, and I'm flying here without a script, so bear with me if I ramble a little bit. By now, all of you have heard the big news over at Marvel. We have a new editor-in-chief. Seems Axel Alonso was let go and replaced by Chester C.B. Cebulski. Most of us, of course, most of us who haven't really been paying attention to Marvel's Asian operation, I certainly haven't, their first reaction, if you're anything like me, was, well, what's a C.B. Cebulski? He's apparently been working for the last 20 years or so over at Marvel, running manga and running the Asian versions of the various Marvel titles. It's all very well and good. He was instrumental in getting Runaways done, so that's to his credit. He's got some good stuff behind him. Anyway, excuse me. Anyway, so he's in and Axel Alonso is out. There hasn't been any specific reason given why Axel Alonso is leaving. Marvel specifically hasn't said that he was fired, quote unquote, but let's face it, Marvel has been in the toilet the last couple of years, and we all know why, and it certainly wasn't because the fans were all misogynists and racists. No matter what somebody... Oh wait, that was Alonso. No matter what Alonso said, we know that we're not all white supremacists and racists. The official Marvel statement on Axel Alonso leaving reads as follows, quote, Axel Alonso leaves an incredible mark at Marvel. His vision shaped some of our most iconic superheroes. You notice they don't say how it was shaped or what that shape resulted in. And stories. We wish him the best. This is the kind of statement a company makes when it wants to shove somebody out the door without causing a lot of fuss, don't you think? And let's face it, this is the second major departure from Marvel in a couple of weeks. Now, we all know what the problem over at Marvel was. In reaction to losses of sales and the fan base complaining, they started doubling down. DC, on the other hand, were like, you know what? Yeah, we blew it. We messed up. We did things that weren't all that popular. So here, have rebirth. We're going to make things popular again. We're sorry. And what happened? The readership came back. But Marvel wasn't going to do that. In fact, they got even nastier. We all know what's been going on in Twitter. I mean, there's a reason we call a certain person Slotto Blocktavius, for crying out loud. But, maybe this is the first sign that Marvel is rethinking things. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. I mean, we don't know anything about what Chester Cebulski's editorial plans are going to be. We just don't. Is he going to be... is he going to be in favor of good storytelling, or is he going to stick to the identity politics? I'm hoping he goes with good storytelling. Here's what his bio says. His bio says, CB, that's what he goes by, CB. Apparently nobody calls him Chester, despite that being his first name. CB is one of the most well-known, liked, and respected editors and personalities in the comics industry. He has a keen understanding of the Marvel brand and knows the importance of publishing within the larger Marvel ecosystem. That's from Marvel President Dan Buckley. As our characters continue to reach unprecedented levels of global popularity, we need to ensure our core comics business sets the standard with fresh and compelling graphic storytelling. Core comics business. Well, that's certainly not the SJW crowd, is it? That's us, guys. Storytelling that excites both our longtime fans, again, that's us. Remember when they said that they didn't need us? Apparently they do. And new fans. Marvel has set a high bar for superhero stories for over 75 years. We believe CB is perfectly positioned to take Marvel Comics to new heights. Well, that's all well and good. But, you know, so will things change? We don't know. We have no freaking clue. We don't have the first clue. We'll just have to see. But I gotta say, hey, who knows? I'm willing to give the guy a chance. I haven't given up yet on Marvel. We've already spoken on that. You guys know I haven't given up on Marvel. So, you know, everybody, you know, back off the guy. Let him get established. Let him make the first mistake before you assume that he's going to screw things up. That's just my advice. You know, who knows? Maybe yours is different. Anyway, that's all I had to say on this. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You know, as usual, you know, subscribe if you haven't already. Notification bell, Patreon, VIDME page below. Drop $1 in the bucket. You know, everything I usually put in the stingers of these videos. I want to close this out because my throat's on fire. I'm gonna go get myself a drink of something and lay back down because I'm tired. It's been nice talking to you, though. Let me know what you think. You guys have a good evening, and thank you for listening.